I said an hour. We got 15 minutes to keep it under an hour. Let's talk about the upcoming week, week 0. This is probably the worst week 0 we have in front of us, like maybe ever. But again, this is like episode 0. We have Navy versus Notre Dame in Dublin, UTEP at Jacksonville State, UMass at New Mexico State, Ohio at San Diego State, Hawaii at Vanderbilt, and San Jose State at USC. Wrapped up, and this isn't in like chronological order or anything, I don't think. FIU at Louisiana Tech. So we're not going to go through all of our categories because we've only got 7 games this week, and they're all kind of duds. But episode 0, week 0. Here we go. Most intriguing matchup. I just shat over USC, like all over them. I think that's going to be an intriguing matchup in the sense of A, the spread is 30. So they need to beat 30. And like someone who has watched a lot of Lincoln Riley football, they'll probably cover, but they may not cover. Caleb Williams is the best quarterback Lincoln Riley has ever had, ever. And that's why it's intriguing. Like, I could see this game going one of 2 ways. So here's the storyline. Either USC is going to come out, run a few plays, put up 21 points early, and then just like bench Caleb Williams. Because Lincoln Riley is not going to want to open the playbook on week 0. He's not going to want to injure Caleb Williams. Like, you know that dude does not. That guy's like number 1 overall pick. Heisman candidate. So they may throw up 21 points, and at halftime, it's just like, all right, 28 points, right? Spread's 30. That defense is not going to be very good. And I think San Jose State is like going to move the ball. So I'm intrigued to see like how long they keep Caleb Williams in, how much they open the playbook, and how well San Jose State does, because this is going to be like their nationally televised game. Like, they're going to get eyeballs. They've got to like put up something. So there's going to be fight in San Jose State in a way that I don't think USC, I don't think they're going to have it. So, like, it's going to be really interesting to see if they cover. It's going to be really interesting to see how long they keep Caleb Williams in. It's going to be interesting to see if they cover. And if San Jose State makes this a game in the fourth quarter, right? Like, what do you do then? Like, if it's a 7-point game and you've benched Caleb Williams, bro, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's going to be a really good game. I think it's going to be a very intriguing game. So, most intriguing game of week 0 is San Jose State at USC. I think that's going to be good. Best bet. This one's pretty good. I would put a lot of money down on Vandy. This is the only time you'll hear me say this. Vanderbilt to cover. Hawaii is playing at Vandy. Vandy is favored by 17.5. Last year, Vandy beat, I'm trying to find the score. Vandy beat Hawaii. It was the same game. It was like 65-10. It was a blowout. So, put money on Vandy to cover. Like some serious money. Because again, and then you've got like they're going across the continent as an SEC team. Vandy is returning 13 starters. So that's the bet. Like they're gonna cover, like hard. It's gonna be a hard, like I shouldn't say hard cover, legitimate cover. And then best game of the week, the University of Ohio versus San Diego State is the best game of the week. That is where you want to have your eyeballs. The spread for that game is 3. And the over under is 49. So like that's going to be a good matchup. Again, two teams that usually don't get a lot of national coverage will get it. Both those teams had winning records last year. Ohio went 10-4. San Diego State went 7-6. So in terms of matchup, like everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Navy Notre Dame, bro, don't watch that game." Yes, it's gonna be in Dublin. Yes, it's Notre Dame and the Fighting Irish in Dublin. But that Navy's horrible. Like Navy was not good before, like the past 3 years, but Navy is. Let's see Navy's record last year. Navy was 4-8 last year. Navy was horrible. Notre Dame was pretty good. Notre Dame's gonna be good this year. Not great, but like good. So it's in Dublin, and they're gonna play up the whole thing. Don't watch that game. Okay, that game's gonna stink. That is going to be a waste of your time.